Hi, you guys. So, welcome. Thank you for your time. It's come to me in the last couple of days the word resentment. Almost immediately upon finishing the last video, and maybe before that, the word resentment was being around in my head, and I couldn't figure out why because in my own mind, I didn't have any resentments and I didn't understand that. So, it must have just been something I needed to talk to other people, right? Must be something in my work, right? It couldn't be me. Well, so here's a little information about me. I have a really hard time reading scripture. It almost hurts my hands sometimes to touch those books. And just when I start to understand, and I'm understanding truth, and it's like, yeah, I'm stoked, I'm getting it, yes, I'm doing it right, something's going good, and then boom, I read a lie, and I know it's a lie, and immediately I'm angry. And I was like, wait a minute, I can't be angry at the Bible, for crying out loud. You don't get angry at the Bible. Wait, think about it. I don't know anything. I know nothing. And I admit that I know nothing. It's better, honest, it's better that I don't know anything. Because whenever I think I know something, everybody's world's going to go through a typhoon. So it's better that I don't know anything. So, if I don't know anything, then how do I know it's not okay to be angry at the Bible? I mean, I've learned a lot about it in the last few months, and I know it was put together intentionally to deceive, so that would be something that would legitimately make somebody angry, right? And I know it was put together intentionally with lies, and I abhor lies. So that's something that would feasibly and logically make somebody be angry, right? So, okay, maybe it's not unjustified anger. Maybe it's just misdirected, right? I shouldn't be angry at the Bible because it's just a book. It's an inanimate object. So is there any other reasons? Why would I be angry? Okay, so yeah, I came right down to it is I have incredible resentment towards I was directing it at the scriptures, but it's not at the scriptures. I have incredible resentment toward those who have twisted them around in an attempt to keep me from the truth and force me to live in lies, which I abhor. So, there's a lot to say about resentment, and a lot of it has to do with words. Recently, you've heard me make a few comments about the English language and words being backwards, and I've walked you through my process of how I go about trying to understand words. We've learned recently, about the power of words, the power of silence, the different kinds of words, how words are used, the intent behind words, forms of communication that don't involve words. I mean, all of these are things that I know personally I have had many, many lessons about in the last few months. Personally, I've always been a wordy. Any interest I had in math and science and cosmic kind of things were brutally destroyed within me to the point of trauma many, many years ago, to where I even tried to do such things. Y'all, I don't have a bachelor's degree because I couldn't get through math to do statistics. It's that bad, okay? It's trauma when I even try and think about math and science and things like that. I shake. Most of you on here know anxiety because we're here to heal, right? So I will be coming to you with a lot about resentment, and it's going to be all over the board. And what I've decided is going to be necessary for me to stay focused and relevant and on topic to that which is relevant to all of us, and keep my personal stuff out. That's only me, because that's not what this is about. I will be doing little clips of things and adding it together. So I apologize if the video is choppy, because quite honestly, I'm still really new to this. I still can't even figure out how to access the community section to show you all the wellness stuff I got that I still want to show you. So, it's a slow process, and I have a full-time job, which I need to get to pretty soon. So, I'm going to be coming to lots of little clips about resentment that I'm going to be putting together, and this one might get kind of long. So I'm going to go ahead and post this just to put it out there and let you know what's coming. And then when I post the full video that I make about the word resentment, which Maverick went over in the prequel to the lesson 2 of Powerless for this Getting Past Broken Healing series, resentment was one of those words. Now, when I was first hearing those words, y'all, I was like, they're all going to be relevant, but, they're all going to be relevant. Well, because I like to be very diligent in my work and setting an example for others and getting the best results possible, not only for me, but for others in my world. I went ahead and did some work around those words, and I find that each time one of them comes to me and I'm in a place where I'm supposed to talk about it, it's a point of healing for me. And I have a tendency to do the same thing that Naughty Beaver mentioned in a video the other day, and that's go through it, let it go, and be love on the other side. And this class is exactly what that's all about. And you have to start somewhere. I mean, it's all well and good to be reaching for the stars and dreaming, oh my gosh, I wish I understood meditation like Sandra D, or I wish I understood the cosmos like Jeff, or I wish I understood the planets like Steve, or I wish I understood prophecy like Naughty, or I wish I had all my crap together like Mav, or I wish I just knew how to lead it all and wrap it all up into a pretty bow like Derek. And those are if-onlys. Those are living in the past, and those aren't being where we are. So before we can progress into any of those higher levels of wisdom and learning, we have to get through the basic bottom rung levels that clear out the gook that allow us to access those higher levels. And that is what we're doing here with Getting Past Broken, is we're going into the bottom of the well and the muck and the gook to clean it up and let it go so we can earn our way into those higher levels of education. So later on today, after I go and work my way through other people's muck, I'll put together some more information about resentment. And we'll talk about how the use of the words, speaking words, reading the word, communicating with and without words, how we might have some resentments around that as we start to realize the truth about how even our basic word like selfishness is built backwards and has a watered down meaning unless you really dig into it, which enables that word to be used incorrectly and improperly. And as we've learned about words recently, it could therefore then be used as a curse in somebody else's world. Now, y'all, I don't know about you, but when I realized the truth of that, being a wordy who has used words prolifically and profoundly throughout my life, that brings me resentment that I need to work through. So we'll talk some more later today, maybe tomorrow, about resentment. Please keep Maverick in mind. Keep him in your prayers. Everybody over in those regions, they have hurricanes coming in. I know I'm reading that they're lessening, but the aftermath, the cleanup, the love that's needed to help everybody heal through those is going to be ongoing for a long time. So I hope you all have a great day, and I look forward to talking to you later. Embrace your mystery, find your keys, and be love.